Hey guys, excited for season one? 12 more days until season one, supposedly. We'll see. Maybe I'll wait a bit longer after that. I don't know. We'll find out. So I definitely did some more stuff off stream that night. And then yesterday, but I wasn't around, or I wasn't really able to get to the stream, so this is where we're currently sitting. We got 2,000 mission points left. 8 crates to open, which is fun. And 5 flawless mod boxes that I didn't really do anything with. Also, 2 of my paints sold. They were the ones worth 3 chlorite each, so I got whopping 4 chlorite out of that. That's fine. I opened a bunch of paints and did the prep ops thing for that, and I got a bunch of paints that I don't want to get rid of, so I'm putting them up on the marketplace for absurd prices on auction to sort of save me some space. But if someone really wants them, I guess they can take them. They're rare, not even flawless, just like rare, but bluish black with some metalness and high smoothness. And some fine, regular old stuff. A rare storm gray with high metalness and smoothness. Anyway, that's that. So let's go back into Verge. And by that I mean let's look at Verge for a moment, then not even touch it, and then play Mashback. Current ranking 398. Yeah, that's gonna drop steadily, but I'm gonna go with Verge, or Mashback. Let's go into Mashback. I'm not sure if I want to drop my sword one, my shield one. Probably not. We'll see what we want to do to start the day. Based on what we get. I've been doing a lot of just like completely empty runs where I have no mods and I don't even use my airdrops. I just take what happens as it happens. I'm getting some pretty decent luck with that, but it is slow and probably not very exciting to watch, especially since I'm not like hardcore PvP mins. And while we wait for the queue, we're gonna go in here and do some puzzle. I don't like the size of this. Hold on. Let me hide this for a moment and rescale. Um, 200% is probably better for me. Feels a bit not right. Um, hmm, maybe it's honestly just 150. Yeah, 150, but I have it sized up differently. Let's just work with that filter for a moment. Make sure it looks right. Actually, that looks pretty fine. I think I can just cut some of this back. Put the preview back on so I can take a look at the... There we go. We'll put that there like that. Maybe we'll size it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Eh, there. Fine. Sure, people go nuts that it's not exactly in the center of the screen, but eh. Back to puzzle. Um, Obviously 2 and 3 are not possible because of that 2. Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is actually completely solvable right now. 32, 36 makes this 9. This 6. Which kind of cascades and lets us solve for another one. 101 cough. Alright. 1928 plus 23 is 3151, which makes this 6, which means that this can't be 9. And then I can pause this and just go here and do this, and locate missing strikers and assess the pilot's status. Okay. That's a free escape one.
Pilot proceeding on board. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to...
I'm gonna crank the bit rate down a bit, because Twitch is constantly yelling at me about the games. So that's probably going to impact the quality considerably. We'll see.
Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction
So we're looking for boats.
and obtain supplies. Corruption.
This one over there. Strikers while I'm here. Oh, someone's already over here. Never mind. Let's take my dudes and go. Unless they challenge me. Which way? I'll probably die because I don't have any good cover here against the Falcon. Best cover I would have is the This is fine. monster. Put a rocket launcher out of that. What a load. Decoy device, Scantling, defense field, dead ammo. We're good. I can probably just get rid of these two. Don't have any interest in them. Oh, someone flew by and dealt with all the turrets on the top. They didn't deal with. It's weird. Must have been a bot. That's the only explanation I have for these kinds of things where they kill some turrets, but not the high priority targets that would get them loot. I mean, yes, the other explanation is that, like, they have their own high priority targets to focus on, like, mission objectives, right? Maybe they're like a falcon and they just flew by and killed a bunch of things before heading off to, like, a drilling rig that they're after. Because they have a mission to kill the drilling rig and they need to get there before someone else does. That would make sense to me. Probably just gonna sell this hammer, so not bother repairing it, so I don't know why I'm worried too much about its durability. Another area that's been cleared out of a lot of units. And it's ammo. But not the Dino. I'll get rid of the Gatling gun. And back to Southwood. Actually, no, let's go to Port Coria. Maybe that has some. Dudes to... Yeah, someone flew through here. This is definitely a case of someone flew through here and killed a lot of stuff. But then they left certain things that baffle me that they left. Yeah, there's 2 dudes here. Tiny chest, no! Oh well. Sir, I am trying. Oh, spot where I can't hit him. Trying to assess the situation of this pilot. Rescue successful. Oh, hello, Sego. Sego bot. Why?
Stabilizing.
Fires unerringly at me because he's a bot. Where'd he go? Up and behind. Fuck me, Stigobot.
Enemy down.
Like that.
Energy low. Heads up. New Corate pulse storm detected.
I need to look at Sigo's resists and figure out what he's weakest to, because it feels quite beefy no matter what I throw at him. Tricerabot, I know, like, oh, energy weapons. Hit it with a charge blaster, call it a day, alright?
Unavailable.
No dudes over here in this mess that I can extract? No. Alright, well, I guess I can go to restricted zone.
Energy low.
What am I doing? Gassing out against nothing.
Fire from front.
Oh no, that was a concerning little system skip.
Corruption mode.
Maybe this direction I want to get to choroid extractors and also towards potentially one of the gentlemen I'm looking for. And the 10 chorites aren't really worth picking up. I'm going to change my mind immediately on that and pick up the next one I get and then drop the paint. In Covert Ops, 100%, definitely not worth picking up. But here, maybe I'll get a few. Could be worth stacking up. Wonder if there's only one here because someone else is doing exactly what I'm doing, finding 7 and then saving the last one for when I need to leave. So most of these areas have 2 candidates for rescue. Woodland Forge is about to get consumed, or will get consumed by a storm in due time, at the very least. I understand why they gave away weapons durability, melee weapons that is. It also just really hurts their just fun value. All I can really do with the Warhammer is downward slam if I want to be remotely efficient. This thing will, this level 4 hammer that I found will break in one run easily if I just attack with it. Especially if I use like the big fun stim move. It'd be gone in like a second. If I dare to use against standard issue grunts, it I would make it past the first zone probably. None here. I might be looking at the Woodland Fortress for my last one. Ooh. Oh god, Aquila. Aquila bot or Aquila player? Possibly player. Hey guy. Just trying to hide here. You'd be so kind. Let's not get away my position. Probably bot, considering that they haven't used their claw. They don't look like they're going to use their claw. Maybe not though. I don't really want the inventory. That is probably a bot, though. I dare say that is definitely a bot. Yeah. I don't think a player that killed another player have an inventory that small at this point in the game. Unless they're actually just trying to play around or something. Which is weird, because I think we had an execution earlier. I don't think bots do execution, so I'm really torn on that. Maybe it is a player. They're just a weird one. Or a new one. They don't have to be weird, they can just be new. You can just know certain things and not others. This looks like this is going to be the last place where I could possibly find my escape, so I might just take it. Even though my loot isn't looking terribly great, to be honest. Of course, it's possible I don't even find what I'm looking for here, and I do not get the leave. Well, I did. Well, let's think about where else we could go. We could go to the Crystal Canyon, the observatory. Looking pretty stormy soon. Hillside Mines is being consumed as we speak, alongside this one. Yeah, there's not a lot of places left to go. And if I leave this for too long, it's gonna get stormed. Oh, come on. So the hammer is not a good approach for Aquila. Especially a bot with dual beam autocannons. Take that paint. May as well fill up the inventory. On the way out. Cloud Piercer 5. Warhammer 4 I can just sell. What's the deal with Cloud Piercer again? That's the Shogun Helm if I get tons and tons of stuff out, right? Yeah. 5,000 items, it's not that much, really, if I really focus on ammo, I guess. It's not really my goal, though. Oops, not an airdrop paint job. So I should take a look at this research and claim this. Need to make more decoy beacons as we go. One day I'll make the glider 5. These are all full of energy ammo. Go again. Now, where were we? There was some looking through here, finding extra things. This one I can get right here. 19. Sorry, yeah, 19, then 20, 30, 38 makes this 7. Makes this 5 and 8 because it can't be 6 and 7 or 4 and 9. Okay. Quite a few things accounted for in, say, like this one. So this can't be 9 and 2, could be 3 and 8, can't be 4 and 7, cannot be 5 and 6. So this is also just 3 and 8. 5 and 9 are what's left in this row. This is probably 9, this is probably 5, but we don't know that. Because this could be 9, then 4 over 2, would be 1 and 3. If it's 5, then that's 8 over 2. 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5. All valid. One, 7, 2, 6, 35, 2, 6. Means this can't be 2 and 4. Which leaves us with exactly what? 9 and 4? Yeah. One, 4, 5, and 3 opposite fives are not an option, are all blocked within all cells. So this can't be 4 and 6, it can't be 1 and 9. So this is just 2 and 8. Strike from point B!
Ready to strike.
Wonderful. Let's see how that goes. This is the kind of one where I'll probably end up having to fight a bunch of people for it. Depending on who they are, that could be very, very bad. Depending on where it is and who they are. It could be a case of, like, a lot of the times I run into fights where it's like, oh, there's an Aquila shooting at me. I go inside, there's a Stellaris waiting for me. And sometimes I can kind of work it out so that they don't just team up on me, but I feel like the natural conclusion of that is, hey, let's both kill the Lumine and then kill each other. I can't really be too mad when that happens, but... Because it's like, oh, well, the Stellaris, the Aquila will go, oh, the Stellaris is invisible, I'll just kill Illuminate. The Stellaris will go, oh, the Aquila's out of range, I'll just kill Illuminate. So, you know. I had one the other night where, like, Aquila and Illuminate were... Not Aquila and Illuminate. Aquila and Stellaris were fighting me, like, repeatedly. We got a bunch of kills on each other. I think, yeah. I don't know if I died, but, yeah. I know they killed... No, I definitely died. I died to the Stellaris once. And then... Like, the Stellaris went and killed the Aquila, and then I killed the Stellaris, and then the Aquila came back, and then we killed the Aquila, and then the Stellaris, and then I went on for a while. And then eventually they're on, like, their second or last life, and then it came time for me to extract at sea, and, like, sure enough, the Aquila and the Stellaris showed up, but for some reason the Stellaris killed the Aquila for me, and then looted him while he let me just take the extract. It was really strange.
Pilot sync rate stable. Mind break initiated.
Eliminate CS Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Lumine, taking off.
yet. If somehow I survive, if I get killed on B, and I get back in time to keep him from taking it, I might drop weapons to try to like, keep it from getting taken. Maybe.
Eliminate enemies in each area.
But for now, let's go boat hunting.
Earn mission points.
We're not too far from where a boat,
Extraction points.
or 2 boats are guaranteed to spawn.
Supplies.
Question is anyone else there? Weapons. Weak. Not a player nearby. That's the way I triggered the car rocket on my own like that.
Reloading.
I could extract some stuff. I don't really feel the need to test them though. You know, I'm trying to get some ammo here. Calm down. If the Sky Raider comes down and fights me, then that's another story. Hey. Perfect time to shoot is, well, he definitely used the rocket, so... That's that. That's something. It's garbage, but it's something. This column through the ceiling. Almost like there's gaps in it. Actually, Heavy Sniper 1. That's so bad. just gonna destroy the ammo when I start filling up, but this is fine. Oh, that's not fine. I'm wasting rounds like that. Is there a Colossal nearby? There was a Colossal back that way, I think, but I don't really need to go that way. I wonder if that Sky Raider was human. I mean, if they use the surely they're human, right? Cargo rocket. I'm saying Sky Raider because they use the missile that Sky Raider has. At least I think that's what I heard them use. Sky Raider passing out against NPCs. Yikes. I thought that was a gun stronger than a Sheikah's. Shit, I'm in danger. That's a bot, I'm almost certain of it, and they are not missing their shots. The ballistic. Where's the enemy? This guy again. It's actually the same Aquila with a different weapon. Thankfully, it can only turn so fast. Nope, different one. My bad. Running low on time on this thing. I only have one reload left on my gun. Don't know if it's worth using gear on these things. Probably not, no. Honestly, I need to replace it. Actually, I'm running really, really long time. Where'd that shooter go? He isn't too far from me. It's in Southwood. There's definitely gonna be a bot that comes to contest the zone. It's just how that goes. Sorry, he's also got a sniper. And he's got ammo for it now. God, that gun does way too much damage. Stellaris? Are you the guy with the sniper rifle? Who has the sniper rifle here?
Insufficient engine output. Enemy down. Support mode.
God, Stellaris, the sniper rifle is dumb.
Extraction point is ready. Right, insufficient engine output. Energy low.
God damn it! Oh,
Initiating ejection sequence.
Stellaris is so stupid with a fucking sniper rifle, man. Those guns can't do that much damage. That's so stupid.
Striker landing area switching to orbit mode. Entering combat landing area confirmed. Fire control system unlocked. Heads up. New Corite corruption mode.
I had to kill that Stellaris when I got the chance.
Support mode. Corruption mode.
Stellaris with the sniper is bullshit. Those guns need to not do that much damage. It's simply how that works. It's even on anyone else, it's just dumb that they can instantly pierce fluid armor like that.
Support mode. Support mode.
Basically two-shot anyone. It's so dumb.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Let me just sit and stealth the entire time.
Fired from behind. Stabilizing. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Point cleared.
Where is this fucker?
Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Reloading. Corruption mode. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Corruption mode.
I can sit here until neither of us get this. That's fine.
Support mode. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Fuck you, little bot. God damn it, that's so fucking garbage, man.
Initiating ejection sequence.
They really need to nerf modular weapons. Now he gets to leave for free.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Striker landing area. Switching to orbit mode.
If I had a shield, that'd be something. I could do something with this. But sniper rifles are just too stupid, man.
Corruption mode. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Weapon not ready.
Okay, well that's that.
Complete.
They're so stupid. Especially on a Stellaris, where they're allowed to just say, oh, well, I'm invisible. I'm just invisible. Ballistic sniper rifles should not exist as they do. It's so stupid. Well, let me just hit you once and instantly destroy all of your armor. What the fuck? All of your armor just gone.
Lumine, ready to strike.
It's so trash. Literally full fluid armor to 0 is not something that should happen. With a weapon that can fire that rapidly, that easily. Like, the lock-on takes 0 time at all. $27,000 fluid armor, supposedly. Yeah. Sniper mode. Oh, I aim down scope, so I just instantly delete all of your fluid armor. What? Oh yeah, I can fly and be invisible the whole time too. Okay. Like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. It's kind of modular weapon, like, if you don't have the counter modular weapon, which is like a shield, which will let you into your one shot, you're fucked.
Eliminate CS Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
It's really stupid. Balance is non-existent in this game.
Luminate, taking off.
That one moment where he was chasing the Sky Raider, I should have killed him. I wasn't sure if it was the Sky Raider that had the sniper. I thought it was, but it was actually the Stellaris, and that moment I was trying to decide whether or not that was true, and then, yeah, no. I'm just a Stellaris, and I just use a fucking sniper rifle and instantly delete all of your armor, and then all of your health in like 3 shots. It's so stupid. It's so beyond moronically balanced. It's just a joke. The balance in this game. If there was any kind of way where I could actually have a reasonable amount of armor to fight against that, that'd be something. But like the shields don't even protect against that because the shields are like, oh well, you'll take 1 shot and then the shield's gone, and then it takes like a year to reload that shield. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'll die now because he can reload this thing like 1,000,000 times faster than I can reload my shield. Really, though, it's my fault for not bringing a shield to the fight. I should have just dropped my shield, and that would have given me a decent chance to like close the distance on him, or just to not die. 1 extra shot being reloads is a lot, you know. Oh, sorry, you're not. Sorry, you're a person. Sorry. That was a human falcon. You can tell because they saw they were taking damage and they fled. I'm on tilt right now. I'm on tilt. That's why I shot that guy. For no reason. He would be justified in trying to kill me. I'm looking for rescuable strikers. Here's one. Stellaris on his own, kinda nasty. Especially in Mashback, but like, give him a fucking bullshit sniper rifle and you are dealing with just the worst thing in the game. It's also really nasty with the shotgun, but at least he has to like engage you at a reasonable combat range if he's using the shotguns, but the heavy ballistic is just dumb. Well, we've got the mission done because I'm pretty sure Haste Rock and Sunstone will keep me covered for the last 2. Now let's just fill up inventory and move on. Surprised that he dropped. Maybe the Sky Raider did have the thing a while. I haven't shed one here. Two here that I can risk against as well. So, Sunstone isn't even needed. It's an option, but it's not needed. If a singular modular weapon is going to be able to literally kill an enemy player in one reload, then you need to have defensive options that are just as good. But they're not. That's part of the problem here. When they readjust their altitude that rapidly. Good job, boys. Yeah, I have a lot of options for just leaving immediately. That missile that time was not great. It's almost full. Couldn't just leave. Go in. There are no more high priority targets either, so grab some of the ammo people are just leaving behind. Yeah, why not? Let's leave. Try and get a mission that results in
Stabilizing.
mission that results in a box or some kind of tangible reward.
Large chloride extractor deployed. Chloride
Maybe what we need is like a two-handed shield of some kind. That we can like do rams with. That's what we need. So it recharges faster and like we can boost around with it or something. Sell the Warhammer. Move on. Oops, they did that wrong. Definitely did that wrong. Missed something here. 265897143 143. Three chlorite specimens.
Luminate.
Okay, that's a real
Ready to
tangible
strike.
reward, but Right now, this thing takes, what, 20 seconds to reload, more or less. And it can be popped in, like, 1.5 shots from that gun. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. Well, it is one-handed weapon, one-handed shield versus that's what I was getting at with the two-handed shield thing. Is that like there is some semblance of balance there. It's just that you have no options that are going to let you be like, oh well, that shot that I took with the shield is giving me more life because he will reload in like 2 seconds and then just shoot again. It's
Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once
and because it's a
ready.
sniper rifle, you can't possibly close the distance to deal with it.
Taking off.
Unless he lets you. Or he's like a Tricera or something. That's the other situation. It's like, oh well.
Earn mission.
Either he lets you or he's Tricera. Let's bring weapons out. Let's bring out some weapons. I feel like getting angry and losing some loot. Let's bring out some weapons and go for the splitter. Garbage. Actual garbage. Alright. Oh damn. Not actual garbage. I want to get this out. Now. There should be a few in the hallway in here, and if not, I can find somewhere elsewhere.
Energy low.
I've got a splitter to the east and the south wood.
Energy low.
It's already destroyed. Oh.
Support mode.
Hello, Skyraider. Are you a player or a bot?
Corruption mode.
Unclear, but they are killing all the choroid specimens. You're kidding me with all these weapons that are worthwhile. I mean, I could leave the hammer behind, but it's probably just, like, worth taking to sell, right? Another charge blaster of lower-ish quality is nice. Sir, you attacked me with this modular weapon, you probably would have gotten me. You can have it all back. Feeling generous. All of it. You can have all of it back. Alright, now I'm taking it when you die. Oh god damn it, that's not good. Sarah bot. get my mission done yet. Maybe I head back west or east. Tricera expended my energy ammo. Off in the sunset. Not gonna help my ammo concerns. How does that little grunt draw my fire? Hi, Panther. You Panther bot or Panther player? Panther bot.
Enemy down.
I mean, mission's not complete, but I can just leave. No one's gonna contest me on it. Just do a better mission.
Extraction point is ready. Mission complete.
Sell the hammer, keep the sword and shield. Possibly it's a combination. Shield 4. Oops, that's not where that goes. Sword 4. New sword 4. new shield for? But at the end of the day, modular weapons are just modular weapons. And I stand by what I said forever ago, that, like, they should do a lot less damage to players and a lot more damage to the PvE as they scale. They should all do level 1 damage against players, and then if you get like a level 6 one, it does a ton of damage against PvE or something. The fact that a level 4 weapon does so much more damage than, like, the player-held equivalent is absurd. Even if there are ammo concerns, the problem with, like, ammo concerns existing is that, like, oh, well, the charged beam cannon 1 can carry 9 rounds, or 15 rounds total, and it has 9 rounds, and it fires 3 rounds every time it does a fully charged shot. But the level 4 is going to have... Sorry, not the level 4. Level 5 charged beam cannon can carry 51 rounds. Ammo is not a concern, other than acquiring it. And, like, you can drop an ammo airdrop that has 100 rounds, and that's not even the biggest one. The biggest one can drop in with, what is it, 180 rounds. You can drop in 180 rounds of ammo if you really want to. Which is insane. Just absolutely insane. Ammo's only a concern if it's like a found in raid weapon. That's about it. Or if it's like a sword, and you're concerned about its durability. Actually, even then, like, at really high levels, if you're using it only for PvP, then it's not a big deal at all, because you can just repair the damn thing after the match. Unless you're up against a healer that can manage to keep drawing out the fight, it's really not a big deal. So just go back to like my rant on like what modular weapons should be, in my opinion, which is completely wrong, I'm sure. Is that like when I pick up the ballistic sniper, right, the heavy sniper cannon, I should be like, oh, I'm kind of like Aquila now, but a little bit like not quite as good as Aquila at doing his job because that's Aquila's job. But this thing is just better than Aquila. 17 and 32 at level 3 versus what? Like, because it's ballistic and not energy, there is, like, room to argue which one's better. But, like, at level 3, it does 5,000 more damage, which is almost 50% more damage on unlock, or not downscope. And then downscope, it does almost 50% more damage at level 3. Because it's not an energy weapon, it doesn't reload the same way. Which is both good and bad, depending on the situation. Yeah, like, when I pick up that weapon, I should feel like, oh, I'm Aquila, but, like, the Aquila should still be the one who is best at that job, but you just overpower him. Straight up. Unless, of course, the Aquila is also picking up the weapon that lets Aquila play like Aquila, but better. Modular weapons should make your mech, like, be versatile and let you fill in, like, combat roles that you wouldn't otherwise, not make you better than the guy that does that thing normally. In my opinion. I need to start doing more.
Ready to strike.
And actually completing my missions here, because it's starting to give me, like, these, like, oh, find 3 survivors and get 600 credits. Enjoy. Haha. I think I need to just drop these in and then get rid of them. Or sell them straight up. And do sword 1. I don't know, man. Just gonna check again. Their best moves are 1, 2, and then downwards, or downward slash. I didn't realize it takes less energy to melee while you're on the ground.
Pilot proceeding on board.
I just find it silly that the default go-to for a lot of, like, I see Aquila's, like, actually legitimately go for the ballistic cannon because it's better to double down on being Aquila than it is to fill in gaps in his kit using modular weapons. Because the gun is just that powerful that it will just annihilate fluid armor in one go.
Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
And then just tear through whatever you're up against.
Lumi, taking off.
Maybe it's better that they are just really strong. That way, Aquilas can choose to double down, and that's a valid choice, as opposed to just being like, well, okay, there's no point in me ever having this weapon.
Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission
She's gonna drop this.
Activate extraction points and obtain supplies.
I mean, as long as it was ballistic, there would be a point to taking it, just not as much of one. And then you can just have like the higher tiers of them being able to carry more ammo and make them have like a modifier for PvE or something.
Fire from front.
Genuinely nothing I want? Alright, well that's fine. Is the best efficiency for durability on the weapon, unfortunately. Should really save the weapon for troop ships. Troop ships and players should be my concern with this thing. You got me. Oops, that's not my thing. Ah, Patrick's here. Shield's not going to hold up to a sniper rifle. Take all one shot and then it will fall apart. I'll take one of these for now. I have absolutely nothing else worth recovering. There's no point not taking it.
Stabilizing. Shield deactivated.
Sniper ammo for if I need to try to pull out a sniper rifle, I guess. Mission complete. I see someone just flying casually down there over there. Sure looked like it.
Shield activated.
Ah, there's a Stego here. Stego bot.
Fire from right.
Thank you, Wu Ren. That's funny. Howitzers, man. Fucking hell. A player wouldn't be able to shoot through that. A player would have their shot, like, sucked up by it. Because their gun would target it instead of the thing. But Stegobot doesn't care. I say that, I've had that happen all at once, that, like, it absorbs shot. Fuck you, Stegobot. So bullshit with your little shitty howitzers and your unerring aim, and you know exactly where I am at all times, and you're fucking garbage, man. Hate it. Why'd my wings not turn on when I told them to? I told my wings to turn on forever ago and they just didn't.
Enemy down.
Don't want that. I'm gonna get rid of the... No, these two.
Corruption mode.
I think we can see with that turret.
Fire from behind.
I'll check out what's going on at A.
Energy low. Energy low. Energy low.
Oops. Oh well.
You are leaving the combat zone. Warning.
Can't put this stuff up here and not have that playable.
Energy low. Extraction point is ready.
is exterior SA? My mission's done, my inventory's not full, but
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
it's got enough stuff in it to take out, I guess. If I go uncontested on A, I'll take it. But I suspect he's watching either A or B to just kill people.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Shield activated.
That's not him, right?
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Mission complete.
Oops, I'm muted. Get rid of all of this and put it in something else. Just get rid of it. Actually, the shield one can stay. It's not very good, but I like shields too much for me to say, just get rid of that. Like, I can just go down here and go Blaster 2, Shield 1. That's something. Shields do get a lot stronger as they go up. Maybe they're not that bad compared to snipers. And these things are super slow and would never work. It's what, like almost 60 seconds to replenish one of these? A full minute? Not quite, obviously, but... They are omnidirectional and they do block projectiles only. I have a couple shield 6s, don't I? Somewhere. Only 50,000, but they regenerate in 20 seconds to full. Then you get these things that just do 36,000 per shot. They only carry 12 mags? Okay, maybe I'm... That's still 36 shots with this damn gun, but maybe they're not as bad as I'm thinking. How much fluid armor does Stellaris have? $34,000. Really, I just need to have mods that give me more fluid armor. That'd be in the Crixium engine, right? You either get energy or you get fluid armor. That would not help a whole lot. 9% more. I had 3 of them. It would not help. It would still clean me out in one shot. If I landed a ballistic shot at a tier 5 on a Stellaris, they would lose all their fluid armor and then a little bit of HP. Because fluid armor just takes full damage. I believe that's true. If I remember correctly. It's only after you get the fluid armor that their damage reductions can take effect. Really, I just need to pick up a machine that has more fluid armor, right? Oh, Panaka has less fluid armor? God damn. I didn't realize that was possible. Panaka has more energy, though. Probably has more energy costs. Yeah, Panaka's evade energy in air is insane.
Lumine.
Locate
Ready
the
to strike.
survivors. If I had known in the first encounter that Patrick was never going to go for the extract, I could have drawn out some more of his energy, or his ammo, and maybe, like, just ammoed him out. Because I don't think he had any intention of going for that B extract when he was just going around killing people for the sake of it.
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting vaccine particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Might bridge initiated.
Eliminate CS Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Lumine. Taking off. to each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction points and obtain supplies.
Fortress, clear it out, and then just north of it to look for some survivors. Little baby run flying at me. Wow, there's a lot of them just hanging out down here. An ammo crate is either just spawned and non-interactable, or someone came through here and grabbed it without killing anything else. Weird. There are some missing turrets that would suggest that there may have been a person. Another case of just curious decisions. You little jerk. Usually there's two. Could be a result of our mystery friend crawling through here. I like charge blasters, but level 1 is pushing it.
Support mode. Weapon not ready.
I guess I'll head east.
Stabilizing.
I could head to the Sunken Marson, so, and then death inside mines. Sometimes people just don't go for those. Someone did go after the Mega Splitter. Looking at me. Digglebot, you dick. Don't look at me, Digglebot.
Enemy down.
Shit. Dove into that one. Still another disc running, 2 discs running around here.
Support mode.
Not every elite has shitty loot. Just 99% of them. Well, that's very disappointing loot from a troop ship. Haze Rock is untouched by storms presently, and we'll probably be able to finish my goal. My ammo's really low though. To save it for martlets and troop ships. Ten shots left is enough for a marlet. But this place has been cleared.
Extraction point is ready.
The approach weapon's been taken out from the sun, but not much else.
Fire from front. Stabilizing.
turret always just sits there in plain sight. I never see it, but it shoots me like 3-4 times. Looking like, oh, no, there is at least one here. I'd say it looks like I'm not going to get my mission done here, but there's something here.
Extraction point cleared.
Where would I go next from here? Since there is no more boys here. Guess we could head back to the restricted zone. There might be something there. Or I could head down to the hydropower dam. Instead of retreading the ground I've already tread. Yeah, but the woodland doesn't look very promising. Energy ammo, thank goodness. Good out of the field bugs. I don't think they killed the aloe either. But he doesn't seem to be spawning, so maybe not. Maybe they did. Blasted laser turrets that cover each other in this area. Grab this ammo. Next batch up. Oh, I guess I'll head to the hydropower because at least most of the flare action probably won't be there.
Shield activated.
I could also have the observatory. This might be a guy in there. Imagine just floating into one of those CS jamming missiles.
Stabilizing. Steer clear.
I have enough ammo now that I can actually use it on other things, like elites. I'm not seeing any friends, but they could be on this side. There is one. Wonderful.
Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Extraction point is ready. Unavailable.
Stegobot, no! Why is it always Stegobot? Stegobot with 2 beam autocannons, no less. Cut that out, Stegobot.
Enemy tower.
Take the 10 extra special ammo charges.
Support mode. Shield activated. Mission complete.
I think I need more energy ammo, guys. This will never last me. Point E. Alright,
Ready to
we're in for the
strike.
long haul.
Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Eliminate CS Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Neutralizing enemies yields weapons or supplies. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Lumine, taking off. Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction points and obtain supplies. Corruption. Stabilizing.
Let's knock at this Colossal and then head back to the other one. Difference level 2 to 3 makes is huge. Not being able to one-shot those things on its own to being able to one-shot those support pillars on its own. Not to mention like the 10 extra rounds it can carry, which is huge. Go for the frigate first. might actually extract that at some point. I've got one. Actually, I've got a few, but doesn't mean I wouldn't want one more. Eat up energy attacks. Ooh, decoy driver. What is this run? They keep giving me all this good stuff. I'm gonna be upset if I lose it. That's a player for sure. I'm curious why he's fleeing in this direction. I meet him inside, because he's clearly going inside for the repair station.
Support mode.
I'm gonna stay high with my shield up, though.
Shield activated.
Welcome.
Shield.
What are you doing, buddy? No, now you die. Not gonna extract these things with this rocket. I'm gonna extract the paint with this rocket, if anything.
Large core extractor fire from both sides. Core storm incoming. Shield activated. Shield activated. Corruption mode. Fire from front. Corruption mode. Support mode. Stabilizing.
Alright. Decided to go heal.
Unavailable. Large core extractor deployed.
No blast things draw my fire, right? Really don't care about those mod boxes. Well, he's getting his angry murder revenge on someone. That's good for him. Yikes. So if he catches me, he's executing my ass. Which would be fair, I did break his toys.
Extraction point cleared.
Why is everything drawing my aggro but the Wu Ren? Ooh. I may have to actually drop a extraction rocket. What the hell? That's 3 items that are worth extracting, no matter their cost. I'm going all the way to E, so... Yeah, let's do it. Let's drop a rocket. Do it in the north, though, where we're very unlikely to be attacked by anyone.
Stabilizing. Fire from
I'm gonna go with the very northern beach, that one that, like, doesn't seem to have a purpose to exist. Where the enemies kind of exist on the outside of the map bounds in some places.
shield activated.
That Welkin's doing some murder.
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Alright.
Corruption mode. Unavailable.
Win or lose, we got something good out of this. Lighter weapon. A... What's what I'm looking for? Overdop's plan, and... What was the last thing? It was really good, but I don't remember what it was.
Loading.
Oh yes, the decoy dart driver.
Preparing extraction.
I have to kill that Welkin for E.
Weapon not ready.
Perhaps I should have executed them when I had the chance.
Stabilizing. Steer clear. Fire from front. Incoming Corin pulse storm. Steer clear.
Not saving on so much ammo that I should be using it on things like this. Oh, don't tell me it's you again.
Incoming core pulse. Steer clear.
Now this is a welcome thought.
Incoming
The moment it lost half its health, it just started running away.
incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Stabilizing. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Support mode. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear.
Oh boy. Welcome bot.
Fire.
Get caught by the real welcome at this point. It's gonna be really bad.
Correction mode. Fire extraction is ready. Armor offline.
God, I hate these things.
Correction mode. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Armor offline. Correction mode. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Support mode. Enemy down. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear.
That was worth. Got my ammo.
Corruption mode. Extraction point clear.
Ay, 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 ay.
Incoming core steer clear.
Ammo is a concern. Let me just shoot it willy-nilly into the wall.
Incoming core steer clear.
Bait energy ground, boost speed ground, blah.
Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear.
Stick grunt in this tunnel.
Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming core pulse storm. Steer clear.
worth some money. What am I doing? Well, I kind of regret doing that defense thing.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
I do like defense fields. I think I prefer directional shields a lot more, even though they're not as good for dealing with snipers and enemies that are above or below you, but...
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Prepare extraction point.
Back to where it all began, but not really.
Steer clear.
More in the east.
Stabilizing. Reloading. Corruption mode. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Shield. Multiple sides. Stabilizing.
You can't just hand me one of those. That's the sidearm too, that's what I need to complete the set. I'm gonna actually just drop that paint that I just picked up. Okay, well, undoubtedly I am going to lose that now because it's all I need to complete my first full weapon fighter set. Angry Welkin out of nowhere.
Stabilizing. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Shield deactivated. Extraction point is ready.
There we go.
Mission complete.
Got the drive, another driver though. It's not a core. I need a core. Gatling gun. I now have everything I need to build a full suppression glider. I do have a level 4 glider I could stick that on. So I hear suppression's not like the be-all end-all of gliders. It's very okay. Blaster 3, I think it was, right? And shield 4. Oh, right, I also use the cargo rockets. Get rid of this light missile launcher. Or my credit costs. Costs a significant sum of credits to actually equip this stuff, right? Doesn't say that it takes any time. I have like no parts of the support glider, which is fine because I have no need of it, but that's funny. I'm missing the main cannon. You can't put a lot of these tools on. The sniper. I only have the one induced sword, and you can't put the great sword on if you don't have the induced sword. Same with the complex shield. For a downward slash, heavy combo or sweeping slash. Alright. Well, today we got some nice stuff. Got a lot of Corite for potentially getting more mission points. I didn't realize the round glasses were in my shop. I want those. I need those. Probably not going to wear them on the set that has the goggles. Maybe that means I just change off the set that has the goggles. I don't feel like coloring that suit again. You know what? It's a bit silly to have the glasses and the goggles. I don't care. We'll put in the glasses on. It's my bluish black. Any outfit where I'm not wearing, like, a mask. Glasses. Alright. Don't have time for another mash mac. I'm gonna head off. Get some food. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, evening, or night. Whichever to see you. Bye for now. Ooh, yeah.